1 a.m., eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then, I feel lights fading softly.
Oh my goodness. I got a bit of a jump scare from the internet today. Looking at those numbers that were promised were just for advertising, and the true speed has been revealed. That's a bummer. Fingers crossed that the YouTube stream doesn't go down, because that's the one I care about the most. Sorry, Twitch. And hi, good morning, or good afternoon. I guess it's afternoon now. Got a little bit of a late start. FNAF, hi, welcome to chat. I guess waiting room was a little bit shorter because I was live before and then it died, and always fun, always fun. And I hope you get well. You said you're sick. I hope you get well soon. My mic is probably not facing. There we go. Test. Okay. There's all kinds of things this is an art stream, so there'll be a little bit of talking, because I like to do a little bit of talking, but I never have a lot to talk about. Guess who I used to be? I have no clue. Who? Is it someone that I know, or because I don't. If it's something related to like Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't really partake, so I have no idea if it. Oh my gosh, even with my glasses on. Phone Nix the VTuber. Phone IX. I can't. This is why you need underscores. I have no idea who that is, but no soliciting. Let's see. What was I? Oh yeah. I guess I was gonna start off by talking about the Chaotix, because the latest episode of the Case Files released today commented on my video. Oh my gosh, I'm so wait. I was trying to think now. I'm terrible at remembering names. So, what was said? I should if you want to jog my memory even more, but tell me what video that was, and then I'll probably remember. But I do not have my browser open, so I mean I can look. Oh, Trip, if you're in chat, avert your eyes. I know you hate this type of thing. But I guess we'll derail just a teeny bit. And ooh. Actually, your birthday is just the amount of times that you've orbited around the sun. Yes. Yes, it is. That's true. Not ringing a bell. Oh well, I will look into that. Also, glue is sticky. Why does it stick to? Glue is sticky. Why does it stick to the bottle? I don't know. Actually, I was watching a video recently about glue. It's funny that you bring that up, and it was particularly about super glue. And the bottles are probably designed to be ultra smooth, so there's no like microscopic crevices that the glue can get into. So glue doesn't stick to like ultra fine, ultra smooth surfaces. They're like very, very flat. So that's probably why. Yeah, I tend to just pick a random, when I do an art stream that's for like a piece of art that I don't know what's gonna be yet, even though I do know what's gonna be today. I just pick a random thing and then I change it later. So that is that. What was I? Oh yeah, the Chaotix case files. Infinite, Infinite. Anybody? Can I offer you and some Jackal? Um, I was so I was so excited. I actually managed to catch the live premiere for once. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna like just post. There's a live chat, and I was like, I'm just gonna copy and paste lyrics from his theme song in the chat. But so by the time I found the lyrics, someone else beat me to it, and they were like already halfway through the song. I was like, oh darn. But still, Infinite's back. It's so weird because I know that like death and stuff like that has been talked about in the Sonic universe. You know, they're not shy from it, but it's just weird hearing like the characters like talk about it so bluntly. Like Victor was just like, well, they can't be infinite because he's dead. He died. Just, like we were all saying that, but it's just weird just like hear a character like in universe just put it so bluntly. Like, no, he dead. He dead. So I don't know why, but yeah, it shocked me. I mean, it didn't shock me. It was I just thought it was funny. It was like weird. I wasn't expecting them to like just say it like just out loud like that. But yeah. No, I have not. I've never built a rocket ship. No, I don't need a rocket ship because I can teleport using portals. So kind of pointless for me, but oh my gosh. But yeah, Infinite's back. I guess I guess he's I don't know, I guess we have one more episode. I'm assuming that the next episode is the last episode for the Chaotix case files. And oops, more than background noises. Sorry. Yeah, well that's very impressive. I'm trying to pull up my list. My list of topics. Or technically spaceships. Spaceships they call it nowadays. Yeah. I guess because eventually they hope to get to the point where they don't have to use rockets, or because rockets are very costly. So, and Raumschiff. But oh my goodness, careful. Okay. But yeah, I'm very happy that Infinite's back. I know a lot of people don't like him and they think he's like cringe and whatever, but you know, he sounded pretty well written. You know, maybe they've done a lot of work to try to fix characters and reintroduce them and like, oh hi Trip, what's up? I was just saying, like, I hope you're not here because someone came into chat before you and started talking about things and they were not what I was talking about, and I know that bugs you. So I was like, I'm gonna talk to this person, but Trip, if you're here, avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. No. Fine. You can torture yourself. That's fine. We can't control everything, okay? What was I saying? I was just talking about the Chaotix case files, the latest episode. Spoilers if you haven't listened to it, but it's been like over 2 hours, and also it's like there's no reason. If you're a true Sonic fan, there's no reason you haven't heard it already. You didn't hear it the second it came out. Okay. But my spaceship is so loud. Oh. Well, it's only a problem from the inside. There's no sound in space, so if you're on the inside, I guess it's loud. But if you're still on Earth, I don't know where you're storing it. Have you made it to space, or are you just You're just like doing test runs on it, or what? Yes, yeah, the train. Yeah, I know. I know, Trip. Um, yes, I have. No, okay, then you shouldn't be hearing anything, unless you're, like, actively propelling yourself. I can't speak. Propulsion you don't need that much power to move yourself in space, so you shouldn't hear too much. I've blown up approximately 200 times. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. Um. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just looking at my whatchamacallit, my internet. It's not looking good. 1 second. Embrace yourself. I think something bad happened to my internet. 1 sec. Oh well. It looks like I just lost all my bar. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore it, I guess. I'm not getting any warning messages and the stream seems to be okay. But, alright, so in the final phase, it looks like a whoopsie echo. Looks like a bullet. That's neat. Are you playing like one of those games of, I don't know, EVE Online or something like that? Is that what this is? Eve? Is it Eve or Ava? I forget. I think it's Eve. Let's see. But, yes, Chaotic Case Files. That was a thing that happened this morning, and I'm very excited about it. I'm very happy the Infinite's back. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the Amazing Digital Circus. That's another thing I'm obsessed with. And last week, or throughout last week, Glitch has been releasing images, and they released a trailer. And it looks like this is the episode that's gonna break everyone. We all thought last episode was gonna be the episode that broke everyone, and it's always like each one is just worse for your mental health than the last. And I am very much looking forward to it. I'm not gonna be able to watch it live. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah. ADC figured out the exit. Well, the void is the exit. That's something that I thought about too, about the void. Oh my gosh. Alright, I silenced my phone. I guess we're getting a flashback episode. Everyone's like, it's gonna be a flashback episode, or he's gonna like bring back people who abstracted, and like I have no idea what's gonna go. I watched very few. I watched like a modest amount of, theory videos. Remember the episode with the exit door, the problem it went out into the void? Yes. after I like it didn't directly go out to the void, but I went to a bunch of different places. I the way Pommy like acted when she was out there, like her eyes like started to dilate, and they were like, or was they were opposite of dilate? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like them being out in the void is not good for their health. Like either it's a way out, or being out in the void for too long causes you to abstract like immediately, or something, or I don't know. It does something to their heads. I don't know if they're like the Kane's like says, you don't know what's out there, and it may be too much information for them to process. They might like lose themselves, or data like can't hold itself together if they're out there too long. But Kane took her out into the void. Oh yeah, that's true. They were only there for like a couple seconds. It wasn't when she was out there for like a long time. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she was just frazzled from her first day not being able to find a way out. But yeah, I don't know. She kind of like just like was just like staring into nothingness, like she was like in a trance, and kind of like abstraction. I don't know. I think the last episode 7 they went to escape. Yeah, the Escape the Digital Circus adventure. Yes. I don't know. Maybe who knows? Who knows? Everyone's getting therapy. That's good. Group therapy. That's always good for everyone. I mean, I won't be because no one's gonna listen. But I don't know. I hope flashback. I want to hear what Queenie sounds like. I want to hear what Ribbit sounds like. If we're getting them, I know we know for a fact that Queenie's showing up because we saw her. We saw her in the trailer, and Kane admitted that he wanted them to stay. Yeah, he's not gonna. He's just gonna, I guess, continue trying to make friends, or because I don't know. I'm still in the there is no exit. There's no way out, and they just have to accept it. They have to accept their life there. So Kane isn't like a bad guy, like that he's keeping him trapped. He like literally doesn't know how to get him out. That's not in his program. There's no way. I don't think there is a way out. But who knows? Who knows? That's a dark theory. The whole, they're just copies, and their real selves just walked away after they put on the headset. Like I'm leaning more towards that because it feels more. I don't want to say realistic because nothing's here is real, but like the medium is the message, and when it comes to digital circus, so I do feel like it would be more realistic if the whole stasis pod thing isn't true, which they made a whole episode to tell you that's not what's going on. I think the next realist possibility is that they're just copies. They're just copies of their consciousness. It's a soma situation. So, well, we have to wait. Let's see, another week, 2 weeks, about a week and a half before that. But yeah, I soma scares the crap out of me. I hate thinking about a future where that's a possibility, and every day hear people just talking about how AI is no different than human, and we've unraveled human and consciousness and all that, and it's like no we haven't, and you're not people think they're creating a whole new race of beings, a whole new like society. They're delusional because we haven't even begun to unravel like what human consciousness is, and to think that you've replicated it already, it's just you're delusional. Luckily for now, still science fiction. Or maybe the way to escape is to abstract, because Kaufmo abstracted in his room and he talked about the exit. Yeah, well, No, because if they well, I guess that's also a possibility. I was gonna say when they abstract, they're still there. They're just not. Their bodies just get corrupted, and they have to go into the basement. Yeah, AIs have no feelings. They do not. You can't prove that they have feelings. That's the thing. Okay. Chatter confusion. I'm looking at my checklist of things I wrote down to talk about. I did not last stream or a stream before that. I don't know. It was the Chibi. It was the Chibi Madness stream. I mistook someone for someone else. It was Sukuna. I thought Sukuna was Shanks, and I'm like, "Hi, Shanks!" And I started speaking German to them, and they must have been so confused. I went back and rewatched. And I was like, "Wait a second, that wasn't that wasn't Shanks." They didn't correct me or nothing. It was just like, "Oh, oops." This is why I have to wear my glasses every stream. Every single stream, I wear my contacts. I don't know. Humans went above and beyond to figure out a slur that isn't even official. Clanker, yeah. Yeah. I said that at work because they're implementing AI where I work now, and it's slowing the process down, of course, and people are, not as happy because we gotta kind of move quick where I work. But I was checking, make sure what's playing. But yeah, I was like, oh man, the clanker messed up, and like the person who's like up above me, they're not my boss, but they're like a supervisor, and they're like, how dare you say that about like jokingly, not seriously, but like how dare you say that about the machines? That's not nice. And it's like, I don't care if it's not nice. It messed up. You're very quick to point out when I make a mistake, but if the clanker makes a mistake, we're always running defense for it for some reason. They're a clanker lover. They're taking everyone's jobs. I mean, kinda. I don't know. I always say, when it comes to AI, I always say that it's a very expensive system. The reason that the reason that it's being shoved into everyone's jobs is because the people who made these machines need to make their money back. You do not understand how broke AI companies are. Like, it's a very big problem, and that's why they're trying to shove themselves into everything, because they're gonna be like, once we make everyone dependent on it, then we'll have no choice but to take the taxpayers' money to fix it, to pay for it, because like, look, it's in everything. You can't live without it. There are already talks about, government subsidies, and I'm just like, like, you knew you were gonna fail. You set yourself up for failure, and you're just gonna keep going. They're in a cult. They're just gonna keep going, keep shoveling, billions, trillions into the furnace because they think they're going to like create a god, or I don't know, something that's gonna be able to solve all the world's problems. Because it's gonna be able to like see everything from every angle and understand all the arguments, and it'll see reality as it actually is, and not through like flawed human eyes. But everything it knows, it only knows what we know. It's weird. It's like this. There's a video. It's called, I forget who it's by. I have to look it up. I'll probably put it after the videos, or I'll put it in the description. It's called AI Isn't the Future, It's Medieval Alchemy, and like that guy hit the nail on the head with this essay, because you have people who don't really understand how this works, but they're just pouring all their effort and belief into it, because if they can just get it to work, it will solve everything. It will create utopia, and that's just not true. And you're just sacrificing. It's like if we could just sacrifice one more virgin to the volcano, then we'll have, infinite gold, and they'll reward us with all the meat and that we can eat. And it's like, no, that's not going to work. In the meantime, you're just killing people because you think that you're appeasing some being, some some god. It's very weird. It's very weird and creepy and cult-like, and I don't like it. And you know, I was gonna I'm gonna make a video on AI at some point in the future. But yeah, I did plan to talk about that a little bit on this stream. Not just from the I don't know. But yes, my stream's still going. What is going on with my the internet? It keeps dropping out, but it's not affecting the stream. Okay. Let's see. What else? German's been showing up in my recommendeds again because I started practicing again. So I'll be getting a bunch of videos recommended to me, like this podcast. Listen to this podcast. And every now and then I'll get one that has like AI thumbnails, and I'll just say like, nope, not interested. There's a lot of them that use AI thumbnails nowadays, and it's just like, Herr Antrim is awfully lucky that I discovered him before he started using AI, because his thumbnails are the type that will make me like glaze over a video. And it's a shame because like he's very useful, he's very helpful, but that's how the algorithm works. If you cultivate a certain look for your thumbnails, it's going to either attract or repel people. And right now, AI repels certain people. So, but since we're on the topic of images, let us get into the art. Oh, it's not there. 1 second. I just have to... Where's the tablet? There's the tablet. Oh. Oh, I don't have it showed. There we go. So for today, a couple things. This image. Just preview some. Oh wait, this is not the art stream. This is not the art screen. 1 second. That's better. Also, I guess I gotta show this. Oh, I should. Yeah. There we go. That's better. So, a bit of a review. I guess what we're working on today. We're not working on this, even though I do want to. Maybe I'm gonna actually finish coloring the chibi image of Dante that I started 2 weeks ago. It's just a tiny little thing, but we're gonna color it, get it done, maybe finish the line art for this. This is my winter is finally over, rejoice, March wallpaper. And then we have this. Oh, I didn't hide the dun 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 dun. But yes, Monster Hunter Story 3. It snuck up on me. It snuck up on me, and I don't have thumbnail art, so I like this is a rush job. This was a rush job, but I of course gave up halfway through on the line art because I'm lazy and I hate straps. There are so many straps and buckles, and just the classic RPG look. You can never have too many straps and buckles. But honestly, this isn't that bad. It's this angle, but if you look at her outfit over here. Okay, so like these, let me take out my pen. Like these over here are necessary, I guess, for the elbow guards. And then you have this. I guess this is holding on some kind of backpack, rear fanny pack. And so technically, yes, they're all necessary because they're all holding on things. Like she has a dagger here. It's got little tiny daggers here. I guess I don't know what those are, but yeah, it's just a lot of beltage, and I don't do well. I don't do well with it, but that was my attempt to replicate that outfit for my Monster Hunter thumbnail. Right, remember I did another Monster Hunter thumbnail that is not being used because I haven't touched. Is it World? Yeah, Monster Hunter World. I have not touched Monster Hunter World in quite a while. I'm going to probably. I will play it again. Now after Stories comes out. After Stories comes out, I'll be obsessed with that. But I was really happy when I saw these character designs for the first time. The mail's cut off. Sorry, but we're finally grown-ups. I think. It's like, oh my gosh, we're like actually a full adult. And if you look up like an image of the like Monster Hunter, wait, the Monster Hunter Stories protagonists, you can see them like gradually getting older as each game goes on. And I don't know if it's like if they were ever. I guess I'm pretty sure in the first two games they were children, and I guess they decided to go full on. Wait a second, I'm just looking. Protagonists. I won't see. Where's the image of all three? Okay. Nope. That's not what I wanted. No. Bad. I can't open this in a... Oh, that's because it's a... Okay, that's my fault for not using the browser. Alright, this is the image I was looking for. Bill, Norman, Top, Buchanan. No. Okay, so, but, yeah, you can see as, time goes on, they've been getting older. Like, we're, like, full on grown adults now. And from what I've seen with the, like, character creation, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They're still, like, a good deal, like, cartoony compared to, like, mainline Monster Hunter. But, I like these designs, you know? I like that we're all grown up. But look, they were babies. They were babies in the first one. Now, to be fair, this was... I can't remember if was the first one on DS. I know they had like a chibi style, and like even some of the adult characters, everyone looked much smaller in that game anyway, because they took on this chibi art style that was easier for the DS, I guess, to process. It was on the DS, right? I'm pretty sure this was on the first one was on the DS. But yeah, so I will not be able to play that on Friday when it drops. It's gonna have to wait until Tuesday. Because that's just how it goes. But yeah, I do like these designs. They look more more traditionally Monster Hunter, I guess. Like the Stories games always had like their own like thing. Like your well, I guess the starter outfit. Obviously you unlock more armor as time goes on, and you get armor that is featured or similar to armor that's featured in the mainline games. But like for starting out, you're always on like an island or like a small, tribe person. But yeah, this one's regards to going back to the roots. We got full on, European-ish looking armor. and I'm there for it. It's a pain to draw, but I'm there for it. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna color this in today because we need that to be done before next week when I play the game. But I just was banged out the sketch and the line art over a couple sessions after work, so yeah. Let me see what's playing. Maybe not that. Let's put on something fun. And this banger of a song is about to make a comeback. I think in April. I think April. Next Tomodachi Life. Next Tomodachi Living the Dream. If it comes out in April, I gotta make thumbnail art for that too. Oh my gosh. Okay, all these tracks are gonna be from Tomodachi Life. right back because I detect incoming company. Or not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. I'm gonna be right back. Just gonna pop into the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Guess we're gonna get back into it. But yeah. Oops. Life just flashed before my eyes. It was just YouTube, but still. Oh my goodness. My thumb just like grazed the app button because at the bottom there you can't see it. It's being covered by the. Oh my goodness. It's being covered by the frame, but whoopsie. Got to be more careful. Okay. I train myself that something like that happens, just to yank the cord out. No resistance.